My name is Sarah Ford, and I am from the United States. I have very short, dark brown hair and green eyes. I have a black dress on with long sleeves and black tights and black shoes with red bottoms. And my earrings have they're the picture of a woman, a face of a woman who was very famous. She was a very famous artist called Frida Kahlo. Her face is also on my tights. And the reason I'm wearing Frida Kahlo is because she had polio at a young age and was crippled. So she walked with assistance, but she was in a very serious bus accident. So, but an incredibly amazing woman, phenomenal artist, and I just wanted to honor her today. I am a senior sales consultant for international sales at Nakama Tech. It's a BPO in Nairobi. It's about highlighting the abilities of these amazing individuals and how we can help advance assistive technology and be more inclusive going forward, and how we can engage members of civic and private companies and the government as well. I think it's important to be on the same page and understanding what the future narrative should look like and how we are all part of this story, right? And I think it's interesting to understand where people are at in different geographic locations, because obviously things vary in terms of legislation, in terms of what's available, and also utilizing best practices and what's already being done, not replicating the wheel, not reinventing the wheel, and just sharing each other's successes and what works, what doesn't work, and where the future is headed, right? And how we can work together to advance that. Yes, I was actually with Enable as a volunteer. I was a board member before Enable was Enable. It was actually our Reading Spaces Foundation. So a bit of a history on that. Our original plan was to set up a library, a Braille library, I think it's School for the Blind, advance it, I guess, and then establish a community library at Kaiti. And we had come together and collected many thousands of books, and we were planning to ship them via air freight. And Delta Airlines, headquartered in Atlanta, was launching an inaugural flight to Nairobi in June of 2009. So we had already purchased our tickets to come to Nairobi in, I think it was July of 2009. And the day that the flight was supposed to occur, we received a very unfortunate phone call from Delta Airlines saying that it was not going to happen. And at first, I think we were sort of okay. We didn't panic immediately. We had about a little over a month to go, but we soon realized that the likelihood of the flight occurring was not going to happen. And so we kind of scrambled back to the drawing table and decided that instead of the books being shipped, I mean, that would still happen in the future, but even if we had had the funds for the cargo, it would have taken at least 2 months to do sea freight. So we didn't want to disappoint the people here because they were already very eagerly awaiting our visit. And we decided to purchase the 20 computers from Microsoft Computers for Schools, and we held a fundraiser and brought all the reference together. It was a white party. I was actually teasing Irene, not teasing Irene, but I was commenting on Irene's dress the first day of the conference because she was wearing white again, and I just remembered the night that we had the fundraiser. So I can't remember how many thousands of dollars we raised just among our family and friends, but we raised enough money to open the computer lab, and here we are. So it's really amazing to see. We did end up shipping the books later on, but I think it's just fortuitous that was our first major event, and it ended up being the driving mission of the organization, because our Reading Spaces Foundation was subsequently rebranded as Enable, and definitely driving the mission and vision of this organization in the future.